Every medical professional should have an own occupation disability insurance policy to provide them with financial peace of mind if they were to become disabled. So how do you buy a disability insurance policy? Should you buy your policy through a medical association or through an independent agent? Is the discount that you get if you buy a disability policy through a medical association worth the ultimate cost? Putting a discount ahead of financial peace of mind is never a good idea. You can purchase a disability insurance policy through an independent agent or through a medical association like the AMA. What you don't know about how you can buy that disability policy can come back and bite you in the future. What's the difference between an individual disability insurance policy and a policy that you purchase through a medical association? The difference, while simple, is crucial. If you purchase an individual disability own occupation policy, you've entered into a contract with a disability carrier like the Standard, Guardian Berkshire, Principal, Emeritus Union Central, and Mass Mutual. If you become disabled and your benefits are denied, you're entitled to file a lawsuit in state court alleging a breach of contract action. You can claim compensatory and punitive damages, bad faith damages, interest, and attorney's fees. In a state law breach of contract case, you're allowed to take the deposition of the insurance company adjuster and the insurance company doctor who said you weren't disabled. You even have the right to a jury trial. It's where you want to be if you have an individual disability insurance benefit and your claims are denied. On the other hand, if you purchase a disability insurance policy through a medical association and have to file a claim, your case is governed by a federal law called ERISA. The ERISA statute governs not only disability policies, but group health insurance policies. And you know how group health carriers are. They try to limit health insurance coverage, they deny coverage, they cut your bill, and they make you wait forever to get paid. ERISA disability carriers are no different. Every ERISA disability policy has what I call a get-out-of-jail-free card. It's a discretionary clause in the policy that lets the disability carrier interpret the terms of the policy and make the decision whether or not you're disabled, pursuant to the terms of that policy. This clause lets the fox run the hen house. There are many traps for policyholders in an ERISA disability policy. For example, there can be a highly restrictive definition of your occupation, an unfavorable standard of disability, limits on how long subjective medical conditions or mental nervous conditions are paid, and a reduction for other income benefits like Social Security disability benefits or even other disability insurance benefits you have. The ERISA statute has strict rules about the disability claims process, but they don't favor you. If your claim is denied, you've got 180 days in which to file an appeal. That appeal is the trial of your case. No new evidence is allowed if a lawsuit has to be filed, and no one gets to testify. There's a limited right to discovery, but there is really a limit on what you can submit after the claim's denial. And the judge's hands are limited by that discretionary clause. It can be difficult, if not impossible, to get a federal judge to reverse a wrongfully denied disability claim. And at the end of the day, that ERISA disability policy that you get through your association may not be worth what it's paid, even with a discount premium. I recommend that every medical professional have an individual disability policy. Don't be suckered into having an ERISA-sponsored individual disability policies like some agents suggest as a supplement. These types of policies are rarely held by the courts to be individual disability policies. So if the agent says that we have an individual disability policy that's sponsored by your practice, beware, because that's probably not the case. Do yourself a big favor. You owe it to yourself and your family to purchase an individual disability policy. Yeah, I know you're going to pay more for it because it's tailored personal protection that you can count on. Don't let the disability carrier rob you of your peace of mind and financial security because you've purchased the wrong kind of disability insurance policy. Call me today at 727-894-3188 if you have a question. I've been where you're at. My father, who was an independent insurance agent, became disabled and he had to file a claim to get his disability insurance benefits. So I know where you and your family are going to be if you have to file a claim for disability benefits. We want to make sure that you get the right coverage, the coverage that will truly provide protection and peace of mind for you and your family.